Hey folks, it's Jeremy Whaley here, and I got something so cool. I want to share with you a new project that I'm involved with. The name of the organization is Aurum. You can find them at Aurum Foundation. And Aurum is unlike anything I've ever seen before. This is a fintech AI-based company based out of Hong Kong and Dubai. And what they're doing is they are building decentralized banking for the masses, not for the institutions, but for everyday people like you and me. And what it's doing is it's making it accessible to everybody. So now it's not just what the institutions can afford. It's not just Wall Street and the big boys. It's people like you and it's people like me finally getting access to things that up until now just simply weren't possible. So before we get going too far, I do want to give you a quick disclaimer. This presentation is meant to share information about this project, should not be taken as financial advice or guarantee of results. All financial decisions carry risk and your outcomes depend on your personal skills, market understanding, and risk tolerance. Now, I feel like after all these years, I shouldn't have to keep doing disclaimers, but guess what? They say we need to. I think you understand you're responsible for all your own investing decisions, all right? So with that said, let's take a look. What is Aurum? Aurum is an ecosystem, a collection of several innovative financial products which allow end users to experience the extraordinary upside of the digital finance space without the need to have a deep understanding of how it works. In other words, it's DeFi banking made simple for people like you and people like me. Now, you may have heard the key phrase there. It's an ecosystem of financial products. Things like the Aurum XAI bot, which I'm going to show you here in just a minute. Things like Neo Banking, the Zeus AI bot, they've got debit cards, they got their own tokens, and they've got an exchange and all kinds of great financial products that you would associate with a traditional banking and financial system. Guess what? It's all Web3, decentralized finance, all built for the future. It's absolutely incredible, okay? Now, all of it's run by this guy right here, Mr. Brian Benson. You probably don't know Brian because he's not a famous name, but he's worked with some pretty famous names, most specifically Binance. If you've ever heard of the world's largest crypto trading platform, Brian Benson was responsible for opening that up in South America. And back a few years ago when Binance hit $1 billion for the first time, guess what? This guy was responsible for 20% of that, 1/5 of their revenue that year, okay? Pretty cool. He's kept that relationship together. They're big supporters of this project as well. So whenever you look at Aurum, just understand you're in the hands of industry veterans, okay? I'm not going to go through all the leadership. You can find that over on their website over at aurum.foundation. But I want to focus in on this flagship product. They call it the XAI bot. Let me tell you just a little bit about it. The XAI bot is an advanced, fully autonomous trading system designed to maximize profitability in the cryptocurrency markets while leveraging AI to analyze real-time data. It operates 24/7 just to make strategic, low-risk spot trades on your behalf. Does that sound complicated? What does it mean? It means it trades for you and you can sit back and relax and go to the beach and do whatever else you want to do. It's what everybody's always wanted over all these years, right? I've been teaching trading for 17 years now, and everybody wants to know, how do I just set it and forget it? And this is the first system I've seen with such consistent results. You say, how long are we talking here? Well, we're talking since February 2003, this bot's been running. And it's been averaging for now over 2 years, going on 3 years, it's been averaging 17.5% per month, which is insane. It's an incredible value or incredible results. And like I say, if it didn't have such a track record now, I probably wouldn't believe it. But it has an incredible track record. And what it's doing is it's providing market liquidity, pushing these bots through, doing the buy and sell orders over and over, lots and lots of little trades with little profits, very low risk, making the profits, and then they divide it up amongst the people that are part of it, all right? So let me kind of show you how it works here, and then I'll actually show you what it could mean for you. The bots are running constantly, day and night, 24/7, and if you or a person like yourself were to decide to get involved with something like this, and you put $100 in, that's all it takes. Just try $100. Anybody can do that, right? Well, if you did that, then you're going to get 60% of the profits that the bots make for that $100 that you put into it, and the company's going to keep 40% of that. If you were to put a little bit more, let's say you did $250, well, you're going to get 65% of the profit. The company's going to get 35%. And on. The more you put in, the bigger your share. At $1,000, you get 70%. At $2,500, you get 75%. All the way up to $50,000 or more, you're going to get 95% of the profit that the bot makes. And guess what that works out to? Works out to about 16.6% monthly. Now, I've been doing this now for just a little bit. I just threw $150 in there just to see what would happen. And it's really been incredible to watch it every day. We get little profits. They drip into our account. And it's honestly one of the coolest things that I've ever seen. So here's what I want to do right now. I want to go over here to the back end of the Aurum website. I'm trying to get there. And for some reason, I'm pushing the wrong buttons. There we go. That's the one I wanted to look at. I want to go to this profit calculator and show you what it could actually mean for you if a person like yourself were to just say, you know, hey, I'm going to try putting $1,000 in here. What would happen in 1 year? Well, if you put it in here and you just let it run according to the results that they've had up until now, there's no guarantee of future results, but up until now, if you put $1,000 in there a year from now, that $1,000 would have increased $1,470 of profit. That's not total. That's the profit. You put your original 1,000 with it. That's $2,470. Now you think about that. Where else can you find an opportunity to just put some money to work and let it run and let it do its thing? And a year later you come back and this thing has grown and your $1,000 turned into $2,470. $1,470 in profit. Like that's what's so great about this new type of banking that we have available. Now check this out. Here's the cool thing. You get paid every day. It gives you a little bit of a drip every day. Some days are better than other days. It's up and down a little bit, but my understanding is they've never, ever had a negative month. I'm not sure they've ever had a negative day. I have yet to see a negative day, and I've been doing it now for a couple of weeks. But watch this. What if we took that profit and every day we put it right back in the bot and we let it compound? In 1 year, that $1,000 would not turn into 1,470, but rather it would turn into 4,509. What? Yes. If you were to use that magic power of compounding that Albert Einstein talked about all those years ago, that's what it would look like. Now, here's the deal, folks. We could play with this all day. Most of you probably have a pretty good idea of what compounding looks like. Maybe you've never played with the calculator like that, but you've got a pretty decent idea. All you need to decide is, you know, if and when you want to get started with something like this. And if you decide that it's something you want to get into, it's really easy. There's just a couple of things you need to know. Whenever you look at the rules for this program, it's 0% to deposit, 0% to activate, 1% to withdraw, and 35% to take your money out early. You say, how much is early? Well, if you leave your money for a year, there's no fee to take your money out. But if you take it out in less than a year, there's a 35% fee. So you can take your profits out. You just can't take your original principal out. And that's just the way that it works because they need that to work with and to plan. Those are the regulations that go along with it. Here's another really cool thing. If this sounds exciting to you and you're like, hey, I love that. I can even think of some people that I want to share that with. Aurum even has a partner program where you can share it with your friends, you can share it with your family, and you can help other people as well. So if that sounds exciting, you want to learn some more, guess what? It's pretty simple. You just need to reach out. Reach out to me. Let's talk. You can find me at my website. You can email me, jeremy@jeremywhaley.com, or if you're finding this on social media, then follow me up there. If by chance somebody else has shared this and you don't even know me, that's great. Hey, welcome. And reach out to that person that shared it with you and say, hey, tell me more about Aurum, or how do I get in touch with this Jeremy guy? And let's have a conversation. Let's see if it's a good fit for you. If it is, I'd love to help you get set up. All right. I wish you the best. I hope you have a great day. Let's talk soon.